Hello everyone. For this demonstration, I'm going to be showing you how to publish a geoprocessing service to ArcGIS server and creating a geoprocessing widget in Web AppBuilder in order to do real-time analysis on real-time datasets. And in this case, I'm going to be looking at earthquakes. And over here in the virtual desktop, I already have ArcMap open. The datasets have already been added, and the model builder model has already been created. The input and the output datasets need to be saved. The file paths need to be pointing towards the server as well. You'll see why in a later step. So after this model is created and saved, you can close it. And then you want to run the model over here. Okay. We'll run it. And it should only take a second. Now that that has been completed, you can go over to Results in this corner over here, Current Session. This is the model that I just ran. You right-click it, Share As, Geoprocessing Service, and this opens the Share As Service wizard. We'll publish a service, so click Next. In here, I'm assuming you already have ArcGIS server connected, but if you don't, you can always go to this button here and add it through that wizard, as long as you know your URL for your ArcServer, admin username and password. So here in username, you should be using camel case, no underscores or spaces. Click Next. For folder, we'll go to my particular folder, or you can create a new folder. Continue. Now here, we can leave that all the same. We want to check WPS. If you want to ever use your geoprocessing service outside of ArcGIS, which I would recommend, you can or cannot allow uploads if you are planning on it. You can leave that. Under parameters, you need to make sure that it's checked on asynchronous. And you definitely want to check this view results with the map service. Under message level, its default is none, but it definitely needs to be changed to info when you're in development mode, and then it can be changed to either of these other options when it's going to be released to the public. The rest is good. For this one, I'd recommend adding another 0, just in case. That is totally fine. Under this is for the metadata. You can put them whenever you want. I just put in ASDF. This is for the parameter within the model. So this is going to be the directions for the users. So it should be pretty specific about what you want them to do. The summary, it does require metadata, so it's not optional, it needs to be filled. Under sharing, it says you have to be signed into ArcGIS Online, so if I was, I could share it to my content as well. And then we'll go ahead and analyze this. And we got that error warning I mentioned earlier about pointing the file path to the server, but it's fine for this example. So we're just going to close this instead of publish it because I already have a geoprocessing service available. So going on over to the ArcREST services directory, you'll find your geoprocessing service. And then within ArcGIS Web AppBuilder, you go to an empty widget, click it, click the geoprocessing icon here, OK. The service URL is this URL right here, so just copy and paste, validate. There she is. Make sure all these are OK. I'd highly recommend adding or selecting a layer from a map, because then you can use the layers on this map back here. Changing the labels to help users is usually helpful. This is all good. And make sure this view result with the map service is checked. And you can also check allow to export results if you'd like. Then click OK. Yeah, it's processing. Should just take a second. And here is the geoprocessing widget we just added. So for events by magnitude, put in events by magnitude. For facilities, put in facilities. Click Run. And here you'll get that info level data that I was saying was helpful for development. So if your tool fails for whatever reason, you'll be able to see why here. I'm not going to stay for this whole processing because depending on the number of earthquakes in the last 24 hours, this can take anywhere from a minute to 2 minutes or more to finish. But yeah, that's it. Thank you.